welcome to Beauty and the Beast in the kitchen.
Hello.
I got a different kind of beast with me today.
The Beast.
So I'm very excited today to bring my buddy in, Marcy, with MadQuest Fitness. And I've asked her to shoot a video with us because she does something that I think a lot of people wish they knew how to do, aspire to do, and it's something she does great. So why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself, Mars?
Well, my name is Marcy, as she already introduced. I am the Beast of our duo. And Julie had asked me to go ahead and do some meal prep with her and show her how actually I get it done. This is kind of what I do every Sunday. Usually takes me 1 to 3 hours, depending on what kind of prep I do for the week and who's home in the household and whatnot. So just really plans you for a better way of life.
Yeah, and that's why I asked her to show us how to do that today. And we're going to make a couple of quick recipes, pretty easy. And she's going to also show us how it can become family friendly if your family's not on board with meal prep.
That's the tough one. It's very simple, but it's very, very tough to please everybody. Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're going to show you how to do that. Ready?
Ready? Hey, friends. So today I'm kind of going to run over a little bit of what I do on a typical Sunday mid-afternoon. Football's on, fireplace going, getting ready for the season. Life has kind of settled back down a little bit. Kids are on a regiment. So most important for me, because sometimes I can be a little unorganized. So that's kind of key for a lot of people that don't think that they can do this. Because if there is unorganized, that's my middle name. So I always start, I clear my counters off completely. Right now, I have everything out to kind of show you what's going on. Second, make sure your sink is clean, empty, everything's out of it. Also, we keep it soaked up and get your pots and pans all ready for what you are actually going to be using it for. Usually I have a big one. Today we're just going to be doing some ground turkey, so I really only have a couple pots and pans out right now. But make sure you're kind of ready and you have everything that you need ahead of time. Your hot pads, pads for the counters, and your containers for which you're going to be putting your food inside of after we get to that point.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with Marcy more. And one of the things we do when we shoot a recipe is we have everything out. Everything out and ready, from the spice to the spatula to the bowl to everything else. So I couldn't agree with you more. That's a great tip, Marcy. So you ready to make something?
I'm ready to rock it out.
All right, let's go.
All right.
All right, Marcy's going to show us how she does her ground turkey.
All right. Real basic and simple. This is actually 3 pounds. So I use 2 pounds for my own personal food prep, and then I leave a pound for my daughter. My husband will eat some of the stuff that I eat as well. My son, he's on a whole nother regiment. So I just really cook for the 3 of us as far as this meal goes. So just dump her in, dump it all in. It's simple. Kroger, 3 pound, 85.15. And also, real important too, I have found this amazing recipe for taco seasoning. I don't know the measurements right off the top of my head, but I've done it so many times now that it's actually become natural. So I just pour a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's chili powder, cumin, Italian seasoning, onions powder, garlic powder, paprika, and some cayenne pepper. So, and I just kind of toss it all together. And then, after we get this about 3/4 of the way cooked, I've actually gone to this just to make life so much simpler. Everything's already pre-cut for you. It's green pepper and onion and red pepper blend.
Nice.
So I use about a half a bag to 2 pounds of this. So you can kind of adjust it as per, whatever your family likes. Some people don't even like the peppers and onions, but this is what I like to choose.
Okay, let's keep cooking. Okay, so while that's cooking, what do you have here?
Well, in front of me here, I kind of have a variety of all different kinds of things. I have my pasta, which is actually a Banza pasta. It's a chickpea pasta. So all good carbs. I'm not going to get into all the technicalities of everything. Good carb, bad carb, little carb, lot of carb. I also do quinoa as well in my meals. I cut up some lettuce ahead of time. I also have some mixed veg that I boil. Sometimes I actually roast them. I have some pineapple. I have already taken care of chicken and 2 different kinds of chicken actually. which is where the son comes in because he likes one kind of chicken and they like another kind of chicken. So you really can make everybody happy doing this. It's absolutely insane.
In the best way.
Oh, and I cannot make enough of these. Sweet potatoes. It looks like a little mouse might have gotten into those before today. So also ahead of time, I cut for my salads to save me time. I cut my veggies up. I like radishes, celery, diced onions. I don't cut kiwi ahead of time. I don't like the texture ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have some, for snacks, I use turkey roll-ups with some hummus. And also, I also prep ahead of time snack bags. So I have celery, carrots, some people like peppers, and then we also have roasted almonds. And we use these small baggies. The little snack bags are the key.
They're the best. I love those little bags.
Yeah, you can portion them. You know,
Uh-huh.
and then you're not eating too much. Not that you could ever eat too many vegetables as it is. And then I have our containers. This is the most important part. These containers. They do come divided. I don't need the divided part. I prefer these because it's simple and easy for me. And that's what I have for this.
And where do you get those containers?
These containers, they used to carry them at Costco, but you can order them on Amazon. You can order them in, I think, 15, 25, and 50. So we go through a lot of them.
Yeah.
They seem to get lost quite a bit.
Yeah, we have a bunch of those at our house too, and we take food to the boys in college.
Yes.
With those. They're perfect. And they can go in the freezer, and they're fantastic.
And
so.
freeze, absolutely.
All right, should we go check on your ground turkey?
Absolutely.
Okay, Mar, so is this almost done? Done?
Just about almost done.
Okay.
It is done enough, actually, that I am going to go ahead and take out a portion for my daughter ahead of time.
Okay. So she doesn't like your peppers and everything?
No, she does like the peppers, but I do put a portion on the side.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So
All
I'm gonna
right.
turn that off before I burn myself. Let's get her going here. Just load her up.
So that was really easy.
Super, super easy. So the good news with ground turkey is there's always a lot of, should be using hot pads, a lot of water that comes from the turkey. So when you go ahead and add your spices, the homemade spices or regular spices, I don't even use extra water. I just simply dump it in, and I go for color.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I go. And then at the same time, I go ahead
Ooh, look at that. That looks so
and
good.
add my peppers and onions.
So healthy.
Just look at how awesome those are.
So Tommy and I talk a lot about color and how, we eat with our eyes first. And if you're trying to really live a health conscious life and clean eating,
Follow the rainbow.
Follow the rainbow. And guess what? We got a rainbow in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then how long will you cook that for?
I'll cook it down until it dries out. You can still see that there's a little bit of water down in the bottom.
Yep.
So I will cook it. I'm actually going to add a little bit more seasoning. We're not huge seasoning in this house. That's the best part about these, making it yourself. You can put it on however much you want.
Right.
To your liking. Then you don't have this quarter of a packet left over or...
I hate that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, absolutely. That's what made me start doing this.
And then you throw it in your pantry and you're like, how old is this when you go to... Right? Am I right? Let's be honest.
You could have one of those date parties. You go through your pantry, your Lazy Susan, and find out what is the oldest date that you have. And 2 years ago, I had 2011. That's bad. Actually, I think I had a 2004 as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So it's very good to keep your spices cleaned out as well. And we don't think about it.
Yeah, no, it's such a good point. You should change your spices out every year.
Yes, and I didn't know what the exact ritual was to do that. I didn't know what that was.
Yep. And spices, I mean, heck, we get a lot of them at the dollar store. So it's not very expensive to replace them.
Or Kroger, the 10 for 10s.
Yep,
or, yeah.
yep. Whatever your local grocery has a sale.
Absolutely.
Okay. Is that done?
It's just about a couple more, maybe 2 more minutes.
All right, let's stop here. Okay, guys, I'm jumping in on this one, and I get to help. Yay! Okay.
All right, so go ahead.
We start with containers, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so tell me what we do.
So we're gonna do my meal prep for myself personally.
Okay.
Okay, so it starts off pretty easy. Most important thing I think as well to keep in mind is to not to give yourself variety, because if you don't give yourself variety, that's when the program kind of takes a right turn, left turn, whatever way is the wrong turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I offer myself a variety personally throughout the week, and also for my family as well. So we go ahead and we portion out some bonza noodles. There are 4 servings in here of Banza pasta because I use 2 ounces per meal. So we go ahead, and I kind of just split it up evenly.
So you have here, what, 5 days worth, 5 meals worth? How does that work?
But I do 5 meals, yep.
Okay.
Or depending on, you know, if I'm not gonna be around the house or I'm going up north in the summer. You know, it depends. Everything, I just kind of split these up equally. But yes, we're gonna do 5, which brings me to my variety. So I am going to use quinoa for this meal.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna let Julie go ahead and take lead, and she's gonna do the mixed veggie.
Okay, so you want it 5 or 4?
You can do 4. You can do it all in one.
And you want it on top, to the side?
Whatever you want to do. I'm good with whatever. It's all going down the same chute.
Yeah.
All down the same chute.
Good to be flexible.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I have another friend that does this, and I'm always just in awe of, you know, what you guys do. Can I just fill in the rest?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, it's, you know what I love about what you do here, too, is you do it and it's done.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. We're in the kitchen every day of the week.
Yeah, there are so many things, so many reasons to meal prep, and it does. It comes. As time goes on, one, it keeps you on a healthy diet. As you keep going and doing this, each and every single time, it becomes easier and easier. We'll get into that a little bit later, but we're gonna go ahead and add chicken to the top because I did chicken for this week.
On all of it?
Yep.
Oh. And she, just the chicken you saw earlier, she just cut up into little, probably about inch-sized cubes.
Portion her out. I did also leave, I took it to the side so it wasn't in our way. I did also leave some for the rest of the family because, as I said, my son is a little particular, so we'll just keep entering him in, plugging him in. He just likes the good old-fashioned plain chicken breast.
Okay, done.
So he is to the side there.
See how gorgeous that is? Woo. Okay.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now, I did forget this. I do also have pork chops. My son also likes pork chops, and everybody in the house likes pork chops. So I keep these off to the side and separate so that he has them whenever he needs and wants to eat them.
We always have that person in the house.
Yes.
There's always that one person.
Honest to goodness, from day one. But I love them.
Oh,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Of course.
Okay, so then this actually is my lunches. A lot of times I will actually also use, I didn't even think about that before we did this, my friend.
Yeah.
A little bit of dressings.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, dressings are key. Pete salsa.
So this is a garlic, no, is this
Yeah.
vinaigrette? Garlic vinaigrette. Okay.
Garlic expressions. I like to top it with peach salsa.
Yes.
I also like Cholula. One of my
Yeah.
faves.
It's, what I love about like a hot sauce or sriracha or whatever, it gives a ton of flavor without adding a lot of the calories and the extra fat that you don't need. So yeah, and you don't, if you like it spicy, you can add a lot. If you don't, just
You
a
don't.
smidge.
You don't. This is gold in a bottle right here. This can literally be used for, honest to God, anything. For salads, for a dressing on top of this. I actually put it on my taco on my taco meat when I make a salad.
Have you ever tried marinating your chicken in this?
I have not.
Might
Yes.
want to try that because I bet that would be delicious.
I actually could do that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I love versatile condiments.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. So
Yeah,
good.
that is
Love
gold in a
that.
bottle right there.
Okay.
So then for today for lunch, because we already cooked the beef off, what I end up doing with the ground beef, the taco meat, for myself personally, I have already set my pre-chopped all my lettuce. I usually chop 2 heads of romaine, and then I go ahead and I start making myself a salad. Just simple. This is so simple, and it makes life so easy. Yep.
Do half of it?
I fill up the bowl. I eat
Oh,
a pretty
you do?
decent. I eat a pretty decent bowl.
Okay. Hope you don't mind my hand.
That's a big thing. And when it's coming to veggies, you can eat as many as you want. It doesn't matter. They're so good for you, and we don't nearly get enough of them. Absolutely perfect.
Okay.
So then I like to take the meat and toss the meat right on top.
All of it? some
No,
of it?
probably about 3 scoops.
1,
I think you have the half.
2,
Yep.
3. Okay,
And myself personally is I use, a lot of people don't like this, but this is just my own personal. I use my cut up radishes and my celery, and I just dump, a little bit of whatever on the top.
So pretty.
It's absolutely perfect, simple, cut and dry. How long did that take me?
Yeah.
30 seconds? We're living in a busy life. Cut, dry, easy.
It smells really good.
Awesome. Oh, and I forgot the onions. That's the most important part. A little bit of onion. And we are golden with that. For dressing,
Yeah.
I will actually use the garlic expressions
Okay.
and or this right here.
Okay.
It's a Italian. It's a dressing, but it's made with apple cider vinegar. It's
Mm.
absolutely delicious,
Yum.
and that's what I use for my salads.
Okay. Let me pause it here. We'll move on to the next thing.
All right, sounds good. So fun! I'm actually getting everything done for the week.
All right, Marcy, let's talk snacks.
Snacks it is. I love me some snacks. So real quick, I want to say it's so important to get 5 meals a day in. Your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and 2 snacks. Of course, obviously not donuts and Twinkies and ding dongs, but most importantly, some healthy snacks. Super easy to take care of. They're right there to grab for you. Literally, ahead of time. I just take and I do 2 scoops of almonds. That's one of my afternoon snacks. That covers my fats. I already went ahead and have these prepped out. Carrots, celery, delicious. I'm not a fan of red peppers, green peppers for snacks during the day, but a lot of people cut up red peppers, green peppers. Great, 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 great to have. Also, when I'm in the kitchen and I'm at home, I simply grab some cucumbers, grab a little tomato, Roma tomato, and I slice her up. Of course, I have the wrong knife. And put them all on a plate. A little pepper, a lot of pepper, a little bit of salt. Absolutely fantastic. Carries me through the entire day.
And then I know that you have another snack that you love, but we're going to leave you hanging. And we're going to leave you hanging because we're coming back with a different video that's going to show you some really quick, easy, on-the-fly things that Marcy makes that I think you guys will really enjoy. Thank you for this.
It was amazing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hopefully this is helpful to you guys. I know that so many more people are trying this, clean eating, and this is just a way to make things so much easier for you. And of course, follow Marcy with MadQuest Fitness. Where are you? You're on
Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and actually Google my business.
and your website is?
My website is madquestfitness.com.
Yeah, or that too. Thanks everybody. Talk to you soon.
Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you guys next time.